So we have learned about what is big data. Just very fast over here. Learn about the AIS. We have learned all of this already. The activities and then what are the internal control and threads, blah 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 on the process. All the while, today we learn about data specifically. All right, the characteristic, and over here by now you should know that the data traditionally is data, and then now we call it big data. Right, just to tell you that one, all right, just to give you see that one, and then now we are going to this part already. Now with this big data over here, the process also go through the same thing, right? The process, you can see emerging technology are helping up the processing speed better. All right, those technology can help to process the data faster, better, blah blah blah. All right, but that's not the thing that we will talk about today. We'll look into the output. All right. So last time, each of the process, supposingly, let me go down over here. Supposingly, let me go to revenue, right? Wrong again, right? Revenue, right? Revenue, is it clear, right? Revenue cycle. Mostly it's revenue and expenditure cycle, right? You'll go through the process, right, from ordering until payment. Okay, but we just stop at that, right? Actually, there's one more step, which is the reporting. All right. The last step in the cycle, or the last activities in the cycle, is reporting. So you will report the monthly sales. You report the daily sales, right? Collection. How is your collections, right? Your turnover, sales turnover, right? And then everything that's related to the customer. Really? Not really, right? But basically, that is inside the revenue cycle. With the traditional data, you can only generate up to, let's say, monthly sales, regional sales, blah blah blah. You got those kind of sales that is based on the system. But now with the big data, you not only collect the invoices data, maybe you also collect the geographical area of the data, geographical area of the customer, right? You also collect maybe the preference of the customer. Preference, not really lah. You will basically have the data, right? You will basically has the data to generate such information. You see, because of the data being big, and the reporting over here, it is not only the descriptive reporting, which means the mean, the average. You know descriptive or not? You got this descriptive report, right? You learn business statistics. Do you need to learn business statistics? Need to learn, Good luck, I think two of my most traumatic subjects, three of my two most traumatic subjects is business math. Good, you like business math, business math, business statistics, and operational management. I don't know why I end up teaching the processes. Yes, these are the three traumatic. So descriptive over here is the mean, the mean average, mean is average lah, right? Mean is average. Maybe the median, DIN, is it? Median, N. Median, high, low, those kind of descriptive, yeah. Okay, so those days, right? Because of you don't have the technology, you don't have the processing power also, and also you don't have the capacity of the data. You will go up to the descriptive, and then all of these are very limited. But today era with the big data, you go beyond the reporting, all right, which is the data analytics, all right, data analytics. And over here we have a definition of the data analytics: process of examining, cleaning, transforming, and interpreting what? Data, yes. Yes, data to uncover insight, patterns, and trends that help in this is a definition of data analytics, right? Data analytics is a process of examining, cleaning, transforming, and interpreting the data. You can say big data also can, right? But data. It doesn't mean small data cannot do data analytics, you can still do it. Just that with big data, data analytics is more valuable. You can get more accurate information. You have more sample, it means you can avoid the error more. How to say? For example, you flip a coin, right? Flip a coin, you get head or tail, right? Obviously, right? And if you flip the coin for maybe 10 times, you get the probability of head and tail. What is the probability of head and tail? Betul lah? Is it 50-50 ah? 10 times? 10 times betul ah? 50-50 ah? No lah, right? Because the sample size is too small. Same with the data size. You need to flip maybe 400 times. Then you can come up to a conclusion that, oh, it's 50%. But it doesn't really 50% also. It will approach made to 50%. So if you increase the sample size, same with the data, it means you will have a better result. Same with the big data application in the data analytics. So data analytics work also if the data size is not big, but the result might not be good lah. Alright, you cannot really predict what will happen if you only have maybe 10 data. But if you have maybe 400 sets of data, you have this person character, alright, you want to predict someone do what actions, right? Then if you have a list of long sequence of what this person doing, then you can predict what will happen next. Same with the customer preference. So this is to uncover the insight, pattern, and trend lah, right? That help in, yes, correct, decision making. Easy, right? Okay. So this is the big term lah, like you learn about ERP lah, ERP, right? Okay, I forgot to tell. I think some of you also know lah. ERP is real-time information processing lah. You know that one, right? The opposite of real-time information processing is batch processing. All right. Those days when the information is not real-time, what happens is they will collect all of the data into a batch. Then only they will process the data. So we call those batch processing versus the real-time processing. Okay, these are the terms that I actually forgot to point out to you. So come back to this one, right? This is another term. Over here, data analytics, and this is the definition of data analytics. All right. So of course, learning this one, right? It's nonsense, you know. This guy is like analytics is nonsense, all right. Alright, what is this thing about? Alright, you understand? I just tell you this one, right? ERP system is a integrated system, but you didn't see the system like the accounting software. Do the system. What is this nonsense, right? So similar to this one, data analytics. This is a big term. There is the different types of analysis. Alright, which is over here. Alright, types of analysis. Okay, there is 4 different types of data analysis. 4. All right. Too bad this is AIS plus data analytics. Data analytics itself is a subject, you know, it's a very big subject, and it is very relevant to today's world. Too bad that we don't have much time to focus on this, because you know that I show you on top there, right? We need to learn about the process thing, data thing. We learn a bit big data. Now talk about the reporting side, but no time already. All right, we already reached towards the end, but we still can cover the idea of what is this thing. All right. So the first type of analysis is, what is this one? Pie chart, right? Pie chart is derived from some data, right? And it's a visualization, right? You visualize the data, and all of these fall under one big category which I stated just now, which is the, what type of analysis is this? You got the mean, you got the histogram, you got, yes, you have this descriptive analysis. Okay, the first type of analysis in data analytics you learn is descriptive analysis. Very important, okay? Very important. Descriptive analysis. Okay. By learning this alone, right, it's still too vague. So over here I have the definition of what is a descriptive analysis. All right. Just in case if I forgot, you know, I write it before. All right. So basically, what it does is it summarizes the historical data to understand. Okay, this is very important. What has happened? All right. You want to know what has happened? You understand? You have a list of data. Okay, don't go other side, right? We have a list of, let's say, sales of this month sales, and then you want to know whether your business is doing good or not. One of the way is you check on the sales data, right? Which you look at total sales, right? And then you look at maybe the branch, right? Your company have a big branch, maybe they have 5 branch. So each of the branch, you will check the total sales, and then from those data, you will create a bar chart, pie chart lah, right? Bar chart, pie chart lah, right? Depending on you, histogram. So the definition of descriptive analysis is You want to know what happened, all right? Based on the data, you want to know, okay, is the sales doing good or not of this branch? So how you do it? You go and check the data. But what kind of technique, right? What kind of technique? Over here, I've listed down 3 different techniques. One is data aggregation. Data aggregation is it's like a table, all right? All the data is put inside to a table in the Excel. Then maybe you can put a filter, and then you can filter out the information you want. You can do trend analysis. Trend analysis like the time series, this one, trend analysis. Whether there's a bar chart. Bar chart is over here, like visualization. All right, data visualization over here. Bar chart. However, these are all the techniques, all right, to do the descriptive analysis. What about the tools, right? The tools to do this. These are all the terms you know. You get what I'm trying to bring you to. Trying to unfold by steps, all right? We are trying to understand the big picture analysis, what type of analysis that we can expect from the data that we have. First is descriptive analysis. And in descriptive analysis, the main reason is you want to know what happened. For you to know what happened, there is different techniques. We got data aggregation, trend analysis, and data visualization. And one of the tools you can use is the Power BI, all right? And of course, you got the W. These are what they call a dashboard. Dashboard that shows you the amount of sales for that year or for that month, all right, for the region, or maybe up to detail on the specific products. All right, maybe this product is good. This product is selling fast. You can go up to that detail with the dashboard, and it's a visualized data visualization. Each of these, right? In reality, if you study the real subject, data analytics, you go inside one by one. You will really do it, you know. Of course, we just learn the theory, trying to understand what is this, what is comprised of, right? What is comprised of inside the descriptive analysis. That's the thing I want to show you next week, which is the Power BI. Very simple, alright? Hopefully we can do it. I didn't try this out yet. We try to explore and see, alright? Try to explore this and see. Okay, now we go into the second one. Second analysis. Second type of analysis that we can expect in data analytics. First one is descriptive, right? Descriptive is to know what has happened based on the past data. The second one is diagnostic, right? The second one is diagnostic analysis. We got descriptive, we got the diagnosis analysis. And I think we got no much time, so I'll go faster over here. And over here is we want to explore the historical data to understand the reason. Why is it your business not doing good? You see? And then what is the root cause of your business not doing good. Then you will do, this is actually fall part into your management accounting, right? You will do what they call different analysis also. One of it may be because of the product not famous, all right? Obsolete product, or maybe it is not in trend, all right? You are trying to do some analysis based on your data to find why is it your business not doing good, something like that, right? I'm putting it to that concept. So over here we have 3 different techniques as well. We got the root cause analysis. Root cause analysis itself is a very big topic. What you do is you want to find what is the root cause of the problem. So like what I said just now, maybe because of certain product is not doing well. And there's different techniques. Data analytics itself is very big. Just because we have only one chapter, it's not that small, right? Because the technique is the one that you want to learn. Analysis, right? Analytics. So, but over here we just cover the theory, okay? Maybe in future, when you go to work, then you will learn, right? Because I don't think you have a subject called data analytics, right? No subject called data analytics, right? It will be this subject because next year they will change all the syllabus already. They will revise all the syllabus already, so they will learn the subject of data analytics. Just that for your case, it is stuck under this subject, AIS, as an extra subject, extra chapter. We got the drill down analysis. Drill down analysis is another type of analysis that look into specific point of problem. There's actually a term by itself, but you can look at the study kit. All right, there will be more specific example. And of course, this is the correlation analysis. This one you will learn in your business statistics. You know what is correlation analysis? No. Whether it's correlate or not, right? Correlate, you know what is correlate? Relate, you know what is relate? You are related, right? So correlated means it's the same meaning. It means that there's a relationship that exists between maybe product A and B. So maybe because they buy the printer from you, they buy the ink as well. Or maybe they buy the phone from you, then they buy the reload card. I don't know, I'm making that up. Alright, just that there's a relationship, there's a correlation or not. Okay, that is the second type of analysis. The third one, alright, this one. What is this? Yes, correct, predictive analysis. Now we have already done the descriptive, right? Knowing what has happened, right? What has happened. And then second is the diagnostic analysis. So because you want to know whether your business is doing good or not. So your business is not doing good, okay? Then you do a diagnostic analysis. You check whether why is it not doing good. That's the second. Now the third one is the predictive analysis. This is the beauty lah. This is the beauty of the data analytics. The predictive analysis, alright, another analysis that you will learn later. These are the two analyses that are very interesting. So what is predictive analysis? Future plan, right? Future? Trends, right? Future trends. You're trying to uncover what will happen, right? So here you can see it uses the historical data and statistical model, all right? Okay, uses the statistical data and the historical data and the statistical model, all right, to forecast the future outcomes. Can you see that or not? Okay, are you still with me? We are discussing on different type of analysis. This is very important, okay? On the theoretical part, because there will be case scenario given to you, telling you that this company is facing this thing, and then you need to suggest to that person what type of analysis they should do, and then recommend to them what type of thing that they have to explore further. For example, this company is not doing well in their sales, so what kind of analysis you should do. We'll look at the case study later on, okay? So I'm rushing to that part. Over here is the techniques, all right? The techniques to do the predictive, right? Predictive analysis is regression analysis. You know what's regression analysis? Regression analysis is when you look at relationship. The cause and effect. So regression, this is one. Regression is also time series also possible. Regression is like you are studying the gradient. You see, you are trying to study the gradient. You are trying to study whether there is any changes or not, or what is the possibility that this is going up trend or going down trend. It will give you, maybe this is your data, then you will try to, from this set of data, you try to find out the prediction, all right? You try to predict the future. Understand? Something like that, right? This is the technique. Of course, you got the machine learning, all right? This is the AI. This is much more advanced, all right? You want to predict what will happen, you use machine learning. A good example is like this. You go to the ChatGPT, you type something, then it will predict what the next sentence you will type. No, Copilot, right? Copilot, you try Copilot, right? Ask something and then you say, okay, do you want me to talk to you further on this one? So this is an example of machine learning, the application of that inside this context, okay? Okay, the last one, all right? The last one is? Yes, correct. The last one is the prescriptive analysis. Now you have know what happened. You have already know what has happened. You have diagnosed what is the problem. You already do the prediction already. Now you need to prescribe the recommendation, right? So here is, this is when I want to feel sleepy already. See, I write also sleepy writing. I think I can do this, Never mind. Suggest the best course of action based on data insight and predictive outcomes. All right, can we write? So the key over here is suggest best course of action. All right, you want to suggest the best course of action based on your insight and the predictive outcome. So what is the method? we got the optimization model. We have the scenario analysis. Over here is what we call the what if, if you know. If you learn in management accounting, right, there's what if analysis. You know what? Like maybe over here 60%, this is 90%. What if analysis? You know what, that one? But this one is more deeper, alright, not in between only this one, alright, it will be more deeper. And then we got decision tree. We also have another one, which is Monte Carlo simulation. This is to do what kind of simulation that it will happen if you take in this course of action. Of course, we will not do it lah. Too bad. This subject is up to this limit. We just learn the theory. What you do is in the exam, you need to suggest this kind of techniques, right? Maybe you can do Monte Carlo simulation on the sales to know what exactly, what kind of output, what kind of forecast, right? Is it suitable or not? That's it. Okay, I got the case scenario over here. The case study over here. Let me go through with you very fast, okay? Over here, let us see the first one, okay? A large retail chain operates hundreds of stores across the country. The management team noticed a decline in revenue for the past quarter and wants to investigate the following. So we got 4 situations over here. Understand which region or product categories contributed to the revenue drop. So over here, if you see the question, right, let me go to the question straight. First, you need to identify the type of analysis. Alright, then justify. So the first one, you want to understand which region of product, right? You want to understand which region of product contribute to the revenue drop. Which one you should do with this? What type of analysis? You want to know what happened, right? You want to know what has happened. Is it correct? So what has happened is a descriptive analysis. And then the reason is because you want to know what has happened to the region, right? Okay, number 2 is identify the reason for the decline, such as sales chain issue or customer preference. This is diagnosis, right? Because you want to identify the reasons, okay? Then number 3 is you want to predict. This one is like free answer to you lah, right? Predict means predictive analysis, alright? Why? Because you want to know what happened in the next quarter. The description is very important, okay? Make sure when you describe, you follow back to the case and then explain it thoroughly. And then recommend strategy to boost the revenue. Prescriptive analysis. Alright. Of course, this is just up to here, alright. Then in the exam, there might be the third question asking you, or in the second question, call you to recommend what kind of analysis. Then you can recommend like Monte Carlo simulation for recommending strategies. Alright, they can use this technique to generate the different scenario. Then for the best scenario, it can be recommended. Okay. Alright, this is the second one, also same. I don't want to go through this one. I shall go into this one. This is another type of questions, all right? See, there's multiple type of questions, all right, that is possible to come out. But it's between this chapter, okay? This is one of the chapters that I marked will come out for the final exam. So background, blah, 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 all right? We don't want to talk about this much. This one also inside the Google Drive already, okay? Let us go to the first one. Low sales, all right? Low sales for specific product. The electronic category, which includes items like laptop and mobile accessory, has shown consistently low sales over the past 6 months. Okay, sales report indicates that these products account for less than 10% of the revenue, despite significant shelf space. You understand what happened? Low sales for the past 6 months, and then we got this laptop and mobile accessory, which is in the shelf for a long time. And then the sales team believes that the customer preference has shifted. You see that? But the lack of detailed insight into purchasing behavior to confirm their hypothesis. So here, let us go down straight away to this. Identify the type of analysis. And then descriptive, right? Descriptive straight from the board, because you want to know what has happened, right? They just believe, right? Over here is they just believe. They believe, you believe, you percaya aja, you don't know is it really or not. So you need to do a descriptive analysis to check really what happened, right? And then justify your analysis. Then recommend strategies. This one the type of questions that you will expect, right? Strategies or tools Shop Smart could use to address this issue. So you can say they can use maybe a dashboard to present the result. Data aggregation, all right? Of course, you should write more specifically, all right, on how it can be used. You understand? It's like you're like the doctor now, all right? You want to go and give a suggestion to this person, how this person can use the techniques to explore further on the situation. Okay, I think that's it.